Okay, sir. You were on about trying to make us understand
How it was
how
and
it
how
was at
it
the
is
time.
now.
Yes, sir.
I said that the conclusion I've reached after the number of years that God has spared me on earth is that we started getting it wrong when we ceased to punish wrongful
Doing.
conduct. And my further conclusion is that if you do not punish wrongful conduct, there is no incentive to do right. So you remove the
What's the point?
incentive for people to do right. What's
What's
the
the
point
point?
if you can do wrong and go free?
Yeah.
Before this degenerated to where we are now, people lived lawfully, were afraid of what will happen to them when they do wrong thing.
So they didn't do those
So
things.
they didn't do wrong things. They tried to do right things.
And that fear came from what they saw happen to others
Oh yes,
who did wrong
if you
things.
take somebody's back, they imprison you. If it's to flog you, they flog you. Whatever they say they
Now
do to
that
you, they do to you.
that's my angle as well. You know, when they say punish wrongdoing, like except you're committing some crimes that are punishable by electrocution or execution, like what is the problem with punishing wrongdoings? A petty crime and your let's say your punishment is community service for 7 days, aka go and sweep the road in Ikorinum every morning for 7 days. Why is that an issue? Like why do we behave in Nigeria as if anybody who speaks about consequences is evil? Like is it that the demons are too huge? Because if you're doing wrong things, I mean, punishment is not the same now. You worked in a court. There's crimes that you are fine. The judgment is a fine. Some of them the judgment is execution. Some of them the judgment is house arrest. It's not all the same.
Yes.
So what happened? Why? Do you get me?
People just got to a stage where they felt that they had grown to a position where nothing should happen to them, whatever they do. And it came to pass. Because most people went away with murder,
And people do what they can.
literally saying.
Yeah.
So if A goes away having committed murder, why would I not commit murder too and go away?
I even have money more than A. Sir. I have
So
influence more than A. I'll be big man. Okay.
so that's the difference between my world of yesterday and the one of today.
Of today.
If we begin today to punish wrongdoing in Nigeria, 5 years time, come and check, we will change. Corruption is corruption is not money corruption alone. Corruption is doing anything in a manner otherwise than it should be done. You are doing that thing corruptly. It's not only money. If we do things correctly now, 5 years, our country will change.
I have a beautiful, example of this. Hit Gatwick Airport. Everybody's on the queue, behaving themselves, getting into the plane, taking instructions, being very cordial and very civil. And we land in Lagos 6 hours later.
Same people.
And the same people are Agberos.
The same people who were standing
the same
online.
people.
Same people.
They do it because they know they can't get away with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that's our indiscipline.
Yes.
What were the desires of people? Because you've told me about how people were just okay with what they had. Like a man who had a bicycle at the time did not aspire to have a car. Like there were men like that, like they were happy with what they had. I know this there's a lot of factors to this, but how has it been for you watching people, be the way they were then, moving forward to now, where people who are making 120,000 every 5 weeks want to go to clubs and buy drinks of 50,000. That's like 40% of your salary. You understand? How has it been for you? I know you're not very much into pop culture. You might not really know how the extent to which people have gone now, but what have you noticed in this same around this same vein that I'm speaking, as far as human beings changing, what they desire, definitions of success changing?
I think it is still encompassed in punishing wrong. It is that impunity that I will not be punished, that is making people behave like they are doing. Before, people believed and relied more on their work, hard work.
Yeah.
If I work hard and my hard work can produce a bicycle, I was satisfied with it. And it's not everybody who had a bicycle.
Most people work on their feet.
So if I work very hard and my hard work can produce a motorcycle, people were happy.
Yeah.
And some people knew, this my work cannot give me car. They knew and accepted it. Our own problem is that we don't accept anything except SUV. You don't accept anything. When I finished school as a lawyer, I was employed and I was to go and look for a car to buy. I couldn't have entered a shop selling 504.
At the time.
I couldn't have. What am I going to do there? My money is not up to that. I know.
Yeah.
So what am I going there for? But today, people are not afraid of such things because you see somebody who is not even anything riding SUV. So why not me?
Why not me?
The way he
It's
rode to
not just
let me
that
go and
riding
ride.
SUV say he's the boss. He become even out of something. Okay.
Somebody who failed all the exams in your class is now a counselor. He's driving SUV. Why shouldn't you drive too? You who passed. You who passed.
So
why shouldn't you drive?
That impunity.
It's impunity.
You drop the bar.
Yes.
Why
drop
not
the bar.
me? If you.
Yes.
It's true.
Yes.
You're a human being.
You whom I saw. You whom I saw.
If you can. Why not me? It's true. It's true. Fair enough. Okay, commercial break.